Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended, and today I'm going to be attempting to tame a Megaraptor. I haven't tamed a Megaraptor yet, so I'm not 100% sure exactly what the best way to do it is, but I have a general idea on what the best method is. Now, the 150 that I found last episode isn't here anymore. It must have despawned, but I did end up finding a 140 that's way over here, tucked behind in a pretty good spot to tame it. There shouldn't be too much around it, so that should make it a little bit easier. I am using the torch that I made last episode. It's got really good durability, so that'll hopefully make it a little bit easier. That should be, yeah, there it is. 140 male. Could be better, but it's not bad. Let's see, okay. I want to make sure the area is clear of anything that might try and kill me, so I'm gonna get rid of these raptors first. I managed to breed up a imprinted RG, and I have a backup waiting back at home, so if I end up losing this one, it won't be too bad. Alright, there we go. I also tamed up an Anki, a Dodec, and a Mammoth, so I'm just gonna want to park her. I want her to be in earshot. I'll leave her on passive for now, but I want her to be able to respond to whistles. Okay, so I think should just have to challenge it. So that's it right now. Okay. What I understand, you're supposed to basically try and hit them when they attack you while you're challenging them at the altar. It seems to be. I'll try and help it out. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Alright. How do I tell exactly where it's gonna... Oh, that worked. Oh, these Ankies are upset, though. That's not good. Okay. Oh. Probably should have brought some med brews. I'm not exactly sure how you figure out where it is. Oh, alright. Here we go. Do I need to be facing it, or... Okay, there we go. Man, this is gonna be rough. Well, that's one way to figure out where it is. Alright. I don't know why that thing's not taking any damage. Hmm. It must be, it must have been mate boosted. That doesn't reset the, torpor. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's easier to do in first or third person. Okay. Definitely gotta listen. Oh, bad. Okay, yeah, seems the best way to tell is by listening, actually. Should have brought some extra armor. Okay. This is gonna take a while. I'm not sure if the damage of Torch actually impacts taming progress. I hope it does. That, or if it doesn't, I hope that they change that. You gotta be really fast. Definitely an interesting method, though. Honestly, gonna be really annoying to repeat this over and over and over again for mutating, though. I am curious, though, seeing that it is a knockout tame, I wonder if the Giganophis would be able to knock this thing out. I don't really like using the Giganophis as a way to knock stuff out. I find it a little bit overpowered, but at the same time, might not be a bad idea to help with this. Really have to focus to try and figure out where this thing is. It's kind of disorientating. Alright. Almost there. 2/3, I think, about. Eh. Seconds. Oh. Here's my chess piece. Oh, they give you a cooldown on using the torch. So you can't just spam it. That makes sense. To keep eating to keep myself healed. Should have brought some med brews. So you're not gonna. I wonder what kind of kibble you have to feed these things, or if they even take kibble at all. I'm also curious to see the stats. I haven't really seen their stats yet, so I don't know if they have good health or not. I've seen them take on, like, Brontos, so I'd imagine that they probably have to have a decent bit of health if they're able to handle that. But maybe not. I don't know, I'm very curious. I'm also curious if the damage stat actually impacts the damage it does while taming. Alright, I should take one more. And there we go. Alright, perfect. It's knocked out. Oh. Very bad weight. Okay, so their health is actually not that great. Alright. Well, we knocked one out, so I guess we can tame it now. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I hope it doesn't need any narcotic. I'll keep an eye on it. Um, yeah. I think I'll just go get some mutton from a sheep. Here we go. Volunteer, just waiting. Yeah. Oh, 145. I almost feel bad. So harvest all of it. More weight. Alright. See how much taming progress this thing gets from the first feed. I'm not sure if I want to go try and find another. I'd like to go ahead and get another one, preferably a female to pair with this one, but it took me a while to find this one, so I might just wait. And there is a paleo variant that's coming out, so I don't really want to get too good stats and then regret it. These things look nice, though. I'm very curious to see what these things can do, so I'll come back when this thing's tamed up and we can go pick it out and see how it does. Alright, I'm back, and the Megaraptor is all tamed up now, so I'm gonna check its stats, just see. Okay. We got some decent damage, looking like it's mostly in oxygen, though, so I did go around the map and tried to find another one, but I couldn't find one. Oh, there we go. I'm just gonna pick up Bloodwing for now. Just make sure. I'll take the hide. But yeah, I tried finding another one, but I just didn't have any luck, so I'm just gonna take this one out and test it out. So, let's see, normal melee hit, then finisher, okay. Toggle hunt. Oh, this is probably sets used to set a target. Then that's the camo. Does that drain stamina? It does. I'm guessing that probably is used to. That camo probably only affects things that you're hunting, my guess. Let's see. There's a double jump, and then a pounce. Yeah, just a standard cosmetic roar. What's this? What's this buff that we have? More damage, take less damage when away from other Megaraptor, and then solitary prey attacks deal bonus damage to isolated enemies. Okay, so bringing like one of these into a boss fight wouldn't be bad, but you definitely don't want to bring multiple. Oh, let's see how much damage they do. Okay. First attack did significantly more damage. I don't know if that's just because you can start if the first hit does more damage or what. Okay. That finishes it off. But what's that? Let's see. Shield when a recently damaged target dies. Okay, so you get a little bit of extra shield. That's interesting. Let's try turning on the hunt mode. Okay, so you can track it. And then oh, you can knock flyers out of the air with that. This doesn't really matter when it's a moth. Oh, and you can track its health too. That's nice. Probably should have picked a target that isn't a moth. Alright, let's go. Let's find something a bit better. Okay. Here, let's try this bronze. What level is it? I don't want it to be. Oh, perfect. That'll work. So I do that. Okay. Okay, I do more damage because it's isolated. Then do the finisher move. Can't tell if the finisher move can only be done on targets that are low health, or if it has to be like a combo finisher. Alright, it might actually just be a combo finisher. seems that the finisher also does bleed. And if I toggle the hunting... Okay, that just lets me know if it's isolated. And yeah, you can see the health of it. That's really nice. Interesting. Very interesting. This thing looks pretty good too. It's a very interesting design. Definitely not going to be good for boss fights, seeing that you can only use one, but... I mean, it might be good just to take one in on its own. I mean, it'd be pretty strong. So we can start by getting some health. I don't think I'll be getting an imprinted one of these anytime soon. I doubt that I'll be able to find a female to pair with this one. If I do, I'll probably just go ahead and tame it just so I can have an imprinted one, but I don't really want to tame too many of them until the paleo variant comes out. Another max level raptor. The double jump is nice though. It's not as nice as the Deinonychus jump, but still really nice. I'm not really sure if the camo is going to be effective outside of PvP, but the shield is definitely nice. I could see that being really useful. Alright. Well, finally got one of these things. It honestly wasn't that bad. It definitely takes a little bit of getting used to, but it's nowhere near as bad as taming the Yeatling. That thing is a lot harder to time than this thing, but it's definitely not the easiest thing to tame, I'll give it that, and I hope that the damage of the torch does impact how fast you knock them out, because that could take a very long time to actually knock one of them out if you don't have a good torch. And if it doesn't, then I think that it should. I think that they should make that change. Make it so the damage does actually impact it. I'm trying to think. I haven't really done much, but I'm not really sure. I mean, this is really what I meant to do, so honestly, this might just be a shorter one while I figure out what I'm going to do next. I think my next plan is I'm going to work on building my base so I can actually get more industrial stuff. I was able to get a fabricator to make an air conditioner, which I had to demolish to get the metal for the Megaraptor saddle. I wanted to make sure that I had the saddle ready for the episode, so I just decided to demo it. But yeah, I think I'll work on getting a base so I can get all the industrial stuff, and then I can actually start working on trying to tame some stuff. I think I'm gonna try, while I wait for the Paleo, Deinonychus, and Megaraptor to come out, I'll probably try to tame and maybe mutate Elderclaw, but I'm not sure exactly how you tame them. I'll have to do a little bit of research into that, but I'm excited. I think that mutating these three will be really nice, and I'm hoping that Deinonychus will be able to take on Grendel, or maybe Elderclaws can, but if all else fails, I can just mutate Tyrannosaurus, because they're everywhere around here, and I've seen multiple good levels, and I've even killed some with my pack of Deinonychus that I took out earlier today, but yeah. I'm also gonna have to see where exactly Megaraptor spawn, because they don't seem to be very common, so I'll either have to get a gene scanner in order to help me find them, or I'll just have to figure out where they are across the rest of the map. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for this one. Bit of a shorter one, but I kind of didn't really plan for the taming to be as easy as it was. I thought it would take a lot longer, and I was hoping that I'd be able to find more, but I searched during the whole team process, and I searched for probably an hour, maybe even two, before I even started the episode. So I think that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, farewell.